Imagine how different your life could be in a year if you committed to getting 1% better every day. This is the show dedicated to helping you improve your mindset, language, and behavior. Inspiring stories, practical advice, and damn good conversations. Here's your host, Joe Ferraro.
Hello and welcome to 1% Better. Episode 173 is here. Thank you so much for being with me. Today's episode is brought to you on YouTube. If you prefer your audio only, you'll miss 2 slides. Nothing fancy, but there's a lot of great conversations happening over on my YouTube channel. Thanks so much to the audio listeners. 173 episodes since July 1st, 2017. Today, I want to make it quick and I want to make it valuable. I want to give you something to think about this week as you have conversations, and I want to get it stuck into your mind as you go through your life and your work. It's a simple concept, and I think it's an easy way to measure the quality of the conversations in your life. When you think about people who get the most out of their lives, we've all heard the Jim Rohn quote, "You're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with." Maybe true, maybe slightly exaggerated, but if that's true on any level, and I believe that it is, how about the conversations you're having with the people you surround yourself with, live or virtually now more than ever? So I want you to think about this idea. How do we measure whether or not the conversations in our lives are giving us energy, inspiration, and value, and we're exchanging information, energy, and value? And it's a concept I call the caller ID test. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That red button on the bottom left pops up, the green button, and then some nondescript things that we don't know how to use above them comes up. What's the name that pops up in that test? If it's a name and immediately you think, I don't, should I let this, I don't, not now. If the timing's bad, that's one thing. If the timing's often bad when that person's name pops across the screen, they're failing the caller ID test. You are not getting energy from that conversation. Well, I'm on my way to work. It's a bit the caller ID test. When that person's name pops up, how do you feel? Do you feel like you're going to lock in and get value from the next 15 to 20 minutes? Is this the kind of person that says, let's hop on a Zoom call when we can do this on a phone call or an email? Can't say I'm on board for that. The quality of our lives, the people we surround ourselves with, how about the quality of the conversations, the give and the take, the exchange of value? We're not keeping score. Nobody's keeping score. Well, I gave her this kind of value and now I'm going to get this in return. And he did nonsense. But a simple test that will get inside your head is that when you look at that caller ID, does the name on the screen fill you with a feeling that this is going to be a damn good conversation? I think it can be that simple. I think that is the way to think about your time this week. You know, there's certain conversations we like to say get to, you're going to have. But when it comes to the get to column, how about that caller ID test? That's what I want to provide for you this week. And I'll tell you one place where a lot of this is happening, a lot of conversations happening in Clubhouse. If you're even the least bit curious about this Clubhouse platform, drop me a line at joe@1%betterproject.com. I have invitations, whatever the hell that means. I can get you in. Don't ask me how or why. But when you get in, when you choose to put your time into Clubhouse, are the conversations damn good? There's a big difference between a conversation and a damn good conversation. And the caller ID test is exponentially raised when it comes to something like Clubhouse, when we're going in for audio only content that we subscribe to with our time, energy, and mindset. This week, as you go through your life and work, think about who you can put a name on the caller ID that when that name comes up, you're all in. You're excited to be a part of that conversation. You know it's going to be damn good. And with that, I wish you nothing but the best this week. Have a fantastic week. in the worlds of mindset, language, and behavior. Have damn good conversations in your life and work, and you know where to find me if there's anything to do for you. Be well.
This is the 1% Better Podcast.